Howdy doody everyone, welcome back to the channel. So as usual, this clip comes from a stream I do every Tuesday and Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes there's surprise streams, so don't forget to follow on Twitter as well. Links are all in the description down below. This clip is mainly about what happened with the Houston Outlaws in last weekend's Overwatch League. Next weekend I will be going to the Florida homestand, so if you're going, let me know, and if not, hope you enjoy the video. Alright, let's crank down the music. Let's talk about some Overwatch League because it's been a good week. I had a good week as far as Overwatch goes, because Houston is now on the borderline of being in the top 10. Now, caveat here, obvious thing, what is this, 3, 4, 5? 5 of the 20 teams haven't played yet. So a quarter of the teams haven't played yet, but we're looking pretty good. Still 2-5 out of 7 games. Also not that great. Played more games than anybody else, apparently. I'm just noticing that now. So, you know, if New York and Philly lose their matches, you know, then they're right on par with us. And things could be looking up. As far as the map pools, you know, we're still down 6. We got to win 2 more games and shut them out to get that back down to 0. But hey, at least we ain't the Dallas Fuel or the Los Angeles Gladiators. But again, they've only played 1 and 2 matches. So really, we're not really sure where we stand. We still could be near the bottom. We're basically tied with... well, no, we're not even tied. Yeah. I mean, either way... You know, I don't know, Toronto and Boston, they're right there with us, but yeah, there's a lot of people that haven't played yet. I expect the Spark to do pretty well. Same with the Shanghai Dragons. Guangzhou Charge or whatever, maybe? I don't know. Fix your shit in China, boys. I want to see what you got. Last week. Where is it at? Thought I had it pulled out. Last week was good. It was a good week for Houston. Shut out Paris Eternal 0-3. Watching that match, you know, I haven't watched Paris Eternal before. I didn't know what to expect. I considered them to be a middling team. This is basically how it goes in my head. I see a team, if they're an American team or an American-based team, I automatically think that they are weaker or less than a European team, and those teams are typically less or weaker than the Asian teams. And all of that bias comes from StarCraft, because there's an inherent advantage into playing on those servers against, you know, as an American or whatever, or as a Korean. Koreans just have that, like, that's why you see Koreans everywhere in esports, because esports is just so big over there that there's an instinct, inherent advantage to even be a normal player. You have to be somewhat decent, and so yeah. So when I see Houston, an American team, going up against Paris, a European team, my StarCraft brain kicks in, and it's like, okay, well, the Europeans got a slight advantage already. But after watching that match, no, not even close. I don't know. And here's the part that's hard, right? Because Widow and McCree were knocked out. Okay, so is Paris and Eternal just good at hit scan, and it favored the Houston Outlaws because they are not good at hit scan, and hit scan was banned? Is that the only reason that they came out on top? I don't know, because I saw Paris Eternal doing stupid stuff that I didn't quite understand. For the most part, everybody understood that this was going to be a kind of like a dive meta or whatever, but they kept trying to run Orisa, they kept trying to run Mei, and those aren't really divey heroes. And they were doing weird stuff like that the whole match, and it was just odd to me. And the first match, they roll out Blaze's on the Doomfist. I'm pretty sure Dante was playing Sombra or Tracer. I think he was playing Tracer. Either way, they roll out. As soon as I saw Blaze on Doom, I'm like, yes, here we go. This is exactly what I predicted in the last video, that the hero pool is going to benefit them greatly. They're going to run dive. They're going to dominate. And they did. The first map, they beat the shit out of them, and it went well. Second map and every map after that, Blaze's playing Soldier. He brought out Doom time and time again, and it was cool, but when he kept bringing out Soldier, I didn't know what to think. I didn't want it to, I didn't want it to happen, because the talk in the beginning of the season was always that Blaze's bad at hit scan. And every time I seen him play hit scan, I felt like I was playing the game. Like he kept missing all of his shots all the time, and that wasn't cool. And so, you know, when I saw him pull out Soldier, I'm like, here's another hit scan player. Why are you doing this? At least you can heal yourself. And they won, right? So obviously it worked out. But I will say that every time the screen went to Blaze, I never saw, like, unless the enemy was all clustered up and he was shooting, I never saw that many hit markers. Like, you know, I mean, I know Soldier's not like a sniper, but you know, you don't see those kind of shots with Soldier. And in fact, I saw his name pop up in the top right, and I know it's Final Blows and whatever, but I saw his name pop up in the top right mostly only when he had Tactical Visor on. So I was joking with myself the whole time. I was like, yeah, like, look at that. They play Blaze. Blaze's only good with a hero that literally has an aimbot. Like, and that's the only way you can get kills. Please don't think that, you know, Blaze, I'm talking to Blaze now. I think you're awesome, especially on Doomfist. But please don't get the impression that you're good with Soldier just because you guys did well. I think that with a better team, they would have forced him back onto Doomfist, or would have pressured him to do that, and that's what he should have done. He should have stayed with Doomfist. But bringing out the Soldier, I think it only really worked because Paris was doing the dumb stuff that they were doing. And if they had been a more competent team, they would have needed their strengths and not this weird wacky shit that they were doing. But it was a good fight. It was a good match. And then you look here, the next day they beat Philly. So, you know, maybe Paris is a good team, but in that match, that was not good for them. That was bad. I lost a lot of faith in them. And if this trend, because we saw this too, I think Toronto beat Philly as well. I'll have to watch some more Philly matches to figure out exactly what the fuck's going on. But maybe Philly isn't the team that everybody thought they were. Like, they were number one for a while. Now Vancouver's number one. I feel like Houston can beat Vancouver. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But see, here's the other thing too. It's not like a normal, like in the NFL, they're trying to replicate the NFL so often, but it's not the same. Like, how do you have people that have played 1 and 2 matches being in the top rankings, and people that have played 6 matches and won 5 of them being 3rd and 4th? This system doesn't make sense. This system is garbage. I don't know. They need to fix this somehow, because this doesn't make sense. If a team has played 6 matches and won 5 of them, and then Vancouver's only played 2 matches and won them both, and San Francisco's only won 1 and won it, that doesn't make them better just because they have a higher percentage win rate. You know, I don't know. So, but Paris is up there now. Paris is number 5, you know. That's why we got Houston at number 11, because of this wacky-ass system. Yeah, I don't know. They need to figure out a new way to rank this out. Maybe you do it by the map differential? I don't know. Anyways, coming next week, we're in the Florida Mayhem Tour. You know what that means, boys? I'm going... What is this? Free for all players Warzone? Oh, the Battlefield thing? Or the Battle Royale thing is out now? I don't care. Look, I'm going to the fucking the Florida homestand, and we're going to go see some of this. So I'll get to see Philly play in person. There we go. Against London Spitfire, a garbage team that fucking stole it from us. We'll see. If London beats Philly, Philly's got some real questions to answer. I fully expect New York to win. New York is just one of those teams where, you know, you expect them to win, but let's see. What did they do? They beat Washington Justice. Okay. I'm going to be rooting for Washington when they go up against Toronto. Toronto's a Canadian team. Washington's an American team, so there's that aspect of it, but it's also because Corey and Stratus are fucking cool, and I like them, so I want to go see them win. Paris Eternal versus Florida Mayhem. Let's go down it. Okay, so I think New York's gonna win. Philly should win. If Philly doesn't win, there's a problem. So people were talking up the Atlanta Reign too, but they beat Boston, so yeah, no. Anyway, New York to win. Philly should win. If they don't win, big problems. I expect... you know, Paris did beat Philly. Where's Florida at right now? Okay, Florida's at 9th as well, but Paris is still at 5th. Florida's still on a losing season. This is going to be a close match. Or not this one. This one is going to be a close match. I think I'm going to go... I think I got to go with the Florida team because I'm a Florida resident and all that stuff. But I don't know. I'm not confident in that prediction. Washington Justice all day against Toronto Defiant. Atlanta should beat London. Should beat London. It will be good for them to win after losing to New York. I think that'll happen. Atlanta. And then for the Florida Mayhem versus Boston, it's going to be Florida again. Like, I have no confidence in Boston Uprising. I think that, you know, after seeing the world's longest Overwatch League match with Houston Outlaws, it's left a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't like Boston. That's how I feel about it. So I'm going to be rooting for Florida in that one. So yeah, New York, Philly. You know, let's go Florida all the way. New York, Philly, Florida, Washington, Atlanta, Florida. Damn, dude, it's going to be like that one and then all these. Okay, that's what I'm thinking right now. I am going to be in the arena, as it were. I got a hotel down there in Miami. If you're going to be at the Florida homestand and you want to meet up for something, have some drinks and all that, and let me know. We'll do that. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna buy me some Houston merch too. Listen up, anybody from Houston who's gonna be there, let me know. I'm gonna go buy some merch. I wanna see if I can meet anybody from the staff, all that kind of stuff. I'll try to take pictures and video and all that. Pictures and stuff will probably go on Instagram. Videos, I might make a video or something like that. I don't know. It's gonna be great. Hope you guys enjoyed this little segment here about the Overwatch League. Here's the problem. So Houston Outlaws is taking like a month off. You know, they're not on week 7, they're not on week 8, I don't think they're on week 9. Not on week 9. Oh, but we are gonna have some of the other teams finally playing. I don't think, is it week 10 they come back? Yeah, week 10. Oh yeah, boy. Grudge match. Here we go. Houston Outlaws versus Boston on week 10. That's their first match back, and then they also come back to kick Toronto Defiant's ass again. Yeah. So April 11th and 12th is where we're going to see them next. And I think I'll be going out that weekend. I have to verify a couple things in my schedule. But, yeah, dude, 4 weeks. So I don't know what I'm going to be watching. I don't know. We're going to have to, like, rename the stream, like, we're not watching Houston for now or something. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I'll be going to Florida Mayhem this weekend. I want to go see Overwatch League live, and you know, this begins the long journey of no Houston. So maybe we'll watch the Washington Justice. It's gonna temporarily become the Washington Justice channel. How about that? Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Alright, and like I said, that clip comes from a stream I do every Tuesday and Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. At the end here, I've got some more. I was talking a little bit of trash about the Dallas Fuel or whatever. I think it makes a good outro. Wasn't really part of the main critique of the Houston Outlaws, but looking forward to that Florida homestand where Houston won't be either. So I'm going to be rooting for Washington Justice and maybe some of the other teams. Hopefully, if you're going, I'll see you there. If you're not going, hopefully you enjoy this video, and I'll try to think of something to do as far as content for my visit to the homestand. Forward to that, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Here's the outro. Are the Washington Justice even playing? Yeah, okay, they got 2 matches there. What else they got? No matches here. It's gonna be so weird. Oh my god, we're gonna have to like switch and swap between teams. I'm not gonna watch Dallas. I wanna watch Dallas. Bunch of losers.